I read an interesting article this week that was talking about that a lot of people think that Trump is out there to prove himself on this trip, but that there actually is this feeling within NATO that they want to win him over, given some of his tough comments. There's a special flyover. They're dedicating this big new building today. He's going to take part in this remembrance of Article 5, obviously invoked for the only time after 9/11, that they are wooing him a bit. What do you make of that?
Well, I think for the most part, that's sort of typical diplomatic courtesy that one extends to the leader of a country, particularly in this case, the leader of the United States, which is, as Bill was talking about with Chris Stirewalt, the de facto leader of NATO. And nothing, we must say, can outdo what the Saudis did for President Trump.
That was pretty spectacular.
It was. He said so himself.
Yeah, and now they're going to have this conversation here where we've talked a lot about how he said at one point NATO is obsolete. He had a lot of very negative things to say about it during the campaign. People often get into the White House, the Oval Office. They have different intel. They have a different way of looking at things when the realities of the world, square up with them. So, he is going to recognize, obviously, that this is a key military alliance, but at the same time really press for those nations who aren't coming anywhere near their obligations. How do you think those conversations will go?